So we've got this clay, and now that we have unlocked the bench, we can come over here and unlock the clay furnace. So now we've learned how to do that. How do we make planks? We need another log. Well, let's break out the axe and break down a log, baby. Now we go back in to here, click what? Crafted at the crafting table. Did we not get, we didn't get the log because we're still full of other crap. So let's drop that. Let's drop that. Let's pick up the log. Go back, wrong button. Let's go back in here, over here, click on that and confirm. See, that's all very just convoluted and just overly complicated. Uh, there's got to be a simpler way to interact with all this stuff to unlock it. So that's just nuts. All right. So we want this silver ore because maybe that will get the, maybe that'll make the trader happy. Put that away. Let's see what else we got here. We got silver ore and lots of it. Let's go see if he likes it. I haven't used the pickaxe for mining these stones either. This is actually my first experience beating on these stones and getting materials for them. So I don't know if the pickaxe is faster than the sledgehammer. But you do find a lot of pickaxes and a lot of sledgehammers in the game, so could be pretty beneficial. Do you like... Nope. He does not want our rocks. That is nuts. Fine. No rocks for you. I'm dropping them. He doesn't want them. We don't need them right now. We got what we need right now. We just need to find a damn car. So let's go ahead and eat this. 40 carbs, 30 protein. 40 carbs? Yeah, we're pretty much there. And we are definitely going to need more water. We're going to need water bad if we don't get it soon. I'm going to head off over this way towards the river because we need to refill our water bottles. Even though it'll be dirty water, we can build a campfire and boil it up. And the campfire doesn't take a whole lot of resources. We just need to remember when we leave to take our pot with us because I did not find a whole lot of pots out in the world. Please don't let me run into any wolves. I actually had came across some either male elk or very large male deer when I was testing this game out, and it was the middle of the night, and I thought, no big deal, run by them. They're not going to mess with me. I was kind of surprised they didn't run away. Well, they came after my ass. They were not happy that I was in their territory, and they let me know it. Interesting little walkway. All right. So let's go ahead and clean up. We weren't really that dirty, but that's all right. And now that one's empty. They're both empty. So now you drag your water. You have to open up the backpack. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and show you. Otherwise, that menu's not there. So you have to open the backpack. And if you've got empty containers, now you have an option. I wonder, you put this in there? Nope. So you can drag your empty container into here. It fills it up, puts it back in your backpack for you. And now they're both full of dirty water. We should make a campfire and boil that up. What do we need to make a campfire? Again, you got to break out your friggin' building hammer. Open this guy up. I think it's outdoor. Yeah. So let's just put it right here. Yeah, just so that we know what it takes to build it. So 6 stones. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Do we have 6 stones? Or did we drop all the stones? We used our stones. Yeah. So we need 1 stick and 6 stones. I see our stick. Maybe we'll be able to find some stones, but we're in a pretty vacant area. Again, even though that's a stone, stone, not what we need apparently. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I suck with this third person view, having my little reticle off to the right of my head, and like I'm definitely a first person kind of guy, but I'm trying to play the game the way that it was designed, you know. It's nice that you can switch. Um this is just easier to me for some reason. But put the hammer away. She looked like an idiot. Run, sucker, run. I do prefer the way he runs in third person. It's kind of cool looking. Now we walk up on this guy. We got the materials, I believe. So hit F. I hit E to use. Actually, we're going to have to find one more stick because we need fuel, but we could put our pot on there right now. Saw a stick. There's a stick. So, nice thing about this game is you don't have to have a lighter or anything like that. You just drag a stick on it and it goes. But you only get basically 60 seconds. So, drag your water in there once, drag it in there twice, take this other one, and you cook. We may not make it in time. Then you bring it back again, take your other one, hit cook. Where'd my bottle go? What? It keeps dropping it. It won't fill it. Oh my god, it got wasted. It wasted it. What a turd. I'm gonna drink it and fill up. And we'll find another stick. We'll fill that bottle back up. And we'll purify a little more water. That way we got 2 full water bottles and a full belly of water. And another stick. Lots of sticks. Dirty water. Do this smart. Put the water in before we start the fire. But remember to hit cook. Because if you don't hit cook, nothing happens. Because apparently in real life, if you have a pot full of water hanging over top of an open flame, it doesn't actually start to heat up and boil and get purified until after you tell it to start cooking. So just remember that. A little bit of sarcasm there. All in all, this is a pretty fun game, and for early access, it's pretty. It just leaves a little to be desired, unfortunately, and but that's okay because it's early access. The devs are working on it. It's got a ton of potential, and yeah, so far I like it. Oh, what did I say? Don't forget to take your friggin' pot. Right, we almost left it. I need to swap this back out. Yeah. So these machetes, I don't really have a use for. There's plenty of better weapons in the game. But if you take out your knife and you right click on a tool, you can dismantle it. Takes a little bit of time, but when you're done, this was an iron machete, so you will get an iron ingot. And there it is, right up there. So I kind of like that. You will find an excess of like weapons and tools and that kind of thing. Being able to break those down for their raw materials is very, very, that's a cool feature. How you manage to do it with a small little, um, you know, we'll just call it a combat knife. How you manage to do it with that is interesting, but yeah. Okay, I'll put that away. We need a car, don't we? We should not do any more looting until we get a car. I don't know where there's a car in this area. The only car I know of is back here, and that is a long ass way. God, I wish I knew whether or not there were cars in this area. Mm, I just don't. We could be looking all through here and never find one. So, yeah, I think we're headed down into quadrant F4 because I at least know there's one there. And it's in between two traders. So, obviously, stuff through here to loot might not be a bad place for a base. Yeah, close to water. Yeah, we're headed that way. Let the running begin. Let the running end. We'll just keep trotting along. Food and water are both good. Fatigue's good. So, yeah. It's going to be a long trek, but we'll get there. I'll speed it up for you. An auto run would be nice as well. Or at least auto move forward. Oh, shit. Please don't get mad, Mr. Animal. Yep. Runaway's good. Thank you. I do like that there's, like, whatever that was, an elk or a deer. I like that there's animals to hunt. Food eventually goes bad, so. All right, once we get past this tree, watch the way this guy takes off when you start running. He drops his head and starts to sprint to get you moving like really fast, and then he settles into his stride. It's little things like that that make a game fun, you know? That's realistic. If you're trying to run away from something, you drop your head, you give it all the gas you got, and then you settle into a stride, man. I find that such a cool addition. It's small, but it's the little things that make games fun. At least games like this, you know, where it's a lot of running and traveling point to point and that kind of thing. That can get a little bit repetitive, but at least there's some cool stuff added into it, you know. We're almost back at that other trader, but we don't have anything to give them. Although, I'm going to stop right here. This is the trader that had wolves in the area, correct? Or was it the other one? No, I think it was this one. So, yeah. Let's break off towards the river and travel by the river. Please don't let me run into the wolves. I know they're in this area. I think we're safe on this side of the road. And stay on the freeway. Maybe we'll eventually come across some cars we can loot along the way. Just FYI, we're still not even halfway there yet. God, this map is enormous. Being on foot sucks. I'm going across. I've found that if you are running when you dive into the water, you seem to swim a little faster. It does slow down, but it gives you a little jump start. Yeah, dude never comes up for air. He's a stallion. What of you? That looks like a nice, simple area to loot. Big city, man. You're gonna get your ass handed to you. Through here seems like it'd be kind of manageable. You can fall and get hurt. That's why I'm staying away from the edge like that. If there's no green terrain on it, I'd stay away from it. Now we're good to go balls to the walls, baby, and dive. Look how fast we're going. Hell yeah. Where are we? Yep, headed in the right direction. Pull this guy out because there's a stinky in the woods. We'll pop this sucker so he's not on us. Bro. Oh, see what I mean? I was lined up with that dude and it went towards the tree. Oh, by the way, you collect their teeth. I still haven't figured out why and haven't looked up why. It's rather disgusting, but you do. I think this is the road we want. I believe it is. Now that is a car, but I don't know if it is the car. Oh, it's the truck. I'll take a truck. Shit, I'll take anything I don't have to run. So, you see it's smoking. Somebody was using it. But to interact with it, you got to come around the back. So, E to use needs fuel, and we've got 10 liters of fuel. Also needs to be fixed. Think you said it. Nope. Oh, that's just how you drop shit. Move. Yeah. Is it going to roll down the hill? Oh my God, it is. It is, it is, it is. Ha! Oh my gosh, that would have been funny. Now you stop. Try this again. Reset position. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's what that means. We gave it fuel. Put in car repair kit. Okay, so you sit it in the vehicle and then you push the button. So it's currently at a level 50. Let's see what that means. Come around to the door. You can get in the other doors. But why the hell would you want to? You could switch to first person and get a first-hand look at how dumpy this vehicle is. But yeah, that's not the door we want. This is the door we want. It automatically starts. You got your fuel and your health down there on the bottom right. I do not recommend going faster than like 45 miles an hour, or you will not be able to control the vehicle. And these are apparently, the trucks are apparently like tough to actually maneuver. Damn, that's loud too. I'm gonna have to edit that shit. So I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but we'll see. Got battery, that's good. Some nuggets, that's good. Apparently, a recent addition to this game is car alarms. 3 years is a long time for a vehicle to sit. And if it's connected to its battery, your electrical wiring can actually get like eaten by the electrical current that's going through it. Not to mention just regular degradation. So adding car alarms to cars not only pissed off a lot of people, but it's just not realistic. After 3 years, most vehicles' batteries are going to be dead and a car alarm is not going to work. Just food for thought there, devs. Yeah, see how janky this thing is? Like when you take off, the whole front lifts up. But yeah, the car, like you lose steering ability in that thing once it hits like 55 miles an hour. So I try to keep it like right around 45. This is a pretty big lootable area. But what we were looking for is right here. Zombies will come out and beat the crap out of your vehicle, and that's part of the reason why it has a health meter, because they can jack it up. See? He's pissed off. Come here, punk. Oh, that's a head popper. Yeah, see? Don't you swipe at me, lady. What did I do to her head? It didn't pop off all the way. It just got longer. That's disgusting. Well, at least she had some cloth. That's good. There may be one more stinky in this area. So you're just kind of always on the lookout for them. And if you use your gun, they're attracted to noise. That's why they come after the truck. So doing your best to be quiet is a really good idea. Yep, there's one over at the fence there. These guys can climb fences. You and I cannot. Oh, there's two over there. What's this? Cooking Volume 1. I like it. That's our first book. Guess I can show it to you while this guy's figuring out whether or not he wants to come after me. See, so you got a little book here. You just right click to read it. Are you coming over this way, brother? Oh, I don't want to throw it. All right, you stay over there. I'm here for the food, water, and fuel anyways. Whatever these damn vehicles might have. Nothing. Nothing. Thanks for nothing. Bullet production blueprint. Not big into making my own ammo either, so not real helpful for me. Hello. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back and get that one, so we'll run over to the truck. So storage in the truck works the same way as a backpack. Got compartmentalized, broken up, like, and each item takes up a certain amount of space. I hate that, but it is what it is. What you can do though is find other backpacks like the one I'm wearing, Those are considered large backpacks, and if you see it's got a lot of space in it, you can take those backpacks. I'll just go ahead and show you. You can go over here to your guy, take off your backpack, put it on the ground. Then you open up the truck and you see nearby items. It sees your backpack. So you can take a backpack and put it in there. Now everything you had in the backpack is in there in the truck, taking up a lot less space. So if you want to add to it, let's say you put an empty backpack in here, you take it out of there, you drop it on the ground, you come over and hit F for more and use, it opens up the backpack for you. You can finish topping it off. And then you go back into the truck and it's still nearby. So you grab it from the nearby and put it in there. So that's how you can use backpacks that you find in a vehicle to hold more stuff. We're going to right click and equip it. We're going back for that other firearm, baby. Thank you. What is that? Special Forces Assault Rifle. Don't mind if I do. So it is taking up quite a bit of space in the backpack. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to drop it in the truck and then we will loot the store. See, those take up a lot of space. So if you have them inside of a backpack and the backpack inside of the truck, then you can hold a whole lot more stuff. In fact, we're going to go ahead and put those in there right now. And we're not using this, so we'll put that in there. Now we'll come over and loot this bad boy. So the same way that we were picking stuff up using the nearby feature of a backpack is a really good way to pick stuff up off shelves. You just come over and you open your backpack, and as you get close to something, it shows you what's in the area, and you just click on it, and it loads into your backpack. And then you just keep it open, and you go to the next one. This here is medicinal herbs. You can make, I think this one is actually for fighting the virus if you get the virus. So we got chunky food and some drink and water, and magazines are basically good for selling. They do help your mood if you read them, but you don't learn anything from them. Lots of water. That's what we need. All right. Close out the backpack. I think we got everything. Yeah, man. Now, gas stations you can loot. Hello. I like fuel. The only problem is those are large as well. So we'll come over, we'll just fill up our truck. Oh man, you ran too far. We'll just drop that straight in there. Fuel goes pretty fast in this game. Actually, what else can we drop in there? Because I want to grab more stuff, more fuel. So you're a large item. Move you up there. Move you over there. You see, this is the part that I don't like, is organizing, and the game should just be smarter. It should automatically move stuff around if it's occupying too much space or leaving one open space. Yeah, that's nuts. Let's go get the rest of that fuel. We gonna need it, baby. Ooh, empty. That's not cool. Ouch. I don't think, yeah. And I don't think they put anything inside the vehicles either. Can't interact with the door anyway, so doesn't look like it. Can't interact with the ice machine. All right. We cleaned this joint out. Oh, I say that. One thing we did miss. You will find some vending machines at these bus stops. And they are typically lootable. There's just not always stuff in them. A magazine and alcohol. Never seen a vending machine with alcohol in it, but I'm not complaining. Oh, there's a toolbox. That's good. we have pretty much filled up, so that's no good. Let's go back over to the truck. Excuse me. Go back over to the truck, put a bunch of stuff in there, and then we'll go loot that little house real quick. We're just going to do that. We'll put the fuel in it so it's not occupying space. That, and 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 that. And we'll put all this extra water we found. We'll just move the food up. Coffee, cloth. Yeah, I think we're good like that. That's a good amount of space. Go ahead and save just in case. And we'll come over and we will loot our first house. There can be zombies inside, but you typically hear them. And they will sneak up on you and come right through the door. So if you close the door behind you, they will start beating on a door and you'll at least have warning that they're there. But if you don't, they'll walk right in and sneak up on your ass. Hit the kitchen. So this food's still all good, but it is started to degrade. So got to keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and take it all because food is good. And these are just energy bars. They don't do a whole lot for you, but they do help with fatigue. I tell you, man, I hate having to hold down E to open stuff. You saw how fast we were able to add all the materials to our fire? Like in the blink of an eye. But to open a cabinet door, you have to sit there and wait for everything to spin. We'll take that. And cabinets. All right. Lockpick, ammo, more simple parts, and a toolbox. Nice. We're already getting full, man. Hopefully there's some backpacks in here we can make use of. So condensers and an electric furnace. We're pretty far away from being able to do any of that, so I'm not going to take it right now. See, it drives me nuts that something like this with all these drawers is not searchable. Piano, not searchable. Even though there's tons of wire in there that you could use, not searchable. Holy frickin' food. Dog food seems to be the most balanced, believe it or not. It's 15 and 15, whereas if you look at like meat, this is canned honey meat, so it's 5 carbs, 5 protein. Helps mood, helps recovery. And dog food seems to last longer. I guess it's got more preservatives. Yeah, we're full up. So let's just check. See if there's any backpacks. This is where you should find. Yeah. So what we're going to do is go ahead and drop our own backpack. Come up over here to this shield. We're going to drop our own backpack. We're going to go back in here and equip. Yeah, that's 2 large backpacks. So we're going to equip that one. Then we're going to go back over here and pick up the rest of this food and whatever else we can find. And then we'll run it out. And then we'll come back in and get our backpack. That's the only one there. Nothing. Come on. Oh. It is Firearm Friday. Oh, see, now that one's full. That's no good. And it doesn't look like we can even move stuff around to fill it. So, don't you worry, Deagle. I'm coming back for you. We're going to go ahead and go out the front door to our truck. And so we're wearing a backpack that we don't normally wear. So what you do is you come in, open up that little shield guy, you drop it by the truck, and you open the truck, and you pick up the backpack, and you do that. There we go. Why are you giving me a hard time? Go in there. Jeez Louise, what a pain in the ass this system is. So now everything that's in that backpack is in the truck, but it's taking up a tiny little footprint. We'll go back in. We want to get that other backpack too, because it's a large backpack. So we're gonna grab that. We'll equip it. We'll take that deagle, and then we'll come back and get our backpack after that. God, the footfalls, like everything is just so friggin' loud. Like I said, I tuned the heck out of all the sound settings, and still, it's still loud. So we gotta go over here. I drop the backpack back in there. Drag backpack in, and now it's got a bunch of crap. We can go back and get ours. It's a lot of running around, but it's worth it to be able to hold all of that stuff because if I haven't said it enough, you find a ridiculous amount of loot in this game. So we pick ours up, goes right back on. It's full. We filled up that other one. We found a crap load of stuff in this house. So it was awesome. I try not to drive my vehicle over to where I'm going to be looting because it can bring in some of them dirty words, dirty Z words. What time of day is it? It's going to be dark in 2 hours. I camped out over by the water. Like when I played this in my testing game, I set up over there. There's 2 little fishing cabins. I built my own little place right in between them. It's right next to the water. It's right next to all of this stuff. It's a relatively large area to loot. So it's not a bad spot at all. Goes off that way. Where we came in at, there's actually like a shopping mall center area, which I haven't been into yet, but I'm guessing there's a whole lot of stuff in there too. So, I don't know. I think for tonight, I'll park over there. And when we pick this back up, maybe we'll go see what's over in that parking center area. Gonna be a lot of zombies to take care of, but um, as long as you can kind of spread them out a little bit, you do all right. If you liked that episode, please consider liking and subscribing. And while you're at it, head on over to the community tab and become a part of the conversation. We'd love to have you.